teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So Alabama's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They've got it, but that completion is good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Caught in the backfield. It's Edwards. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to throw it again. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
End zone ahead. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Bama, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Buffalo's offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. It's a keeper. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Dropping back, it's Woods. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. It's good for 1st down yardage. Set up at the 26 now. The Buffaloes keep the football on the move.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And the Buffaloes are in the red zone. Running game is working. Let's stick with it on 1st down.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. And they'll set up with the PAT. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Hand off to the back. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's the running back in the flat. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. They'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught on the outside. It's Edwards. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Great connection there for 6 points. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. And the Buffaloes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27 to see if the defense brings the blitz. Back to throw. It's Woods. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Buffaloes will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. Choosing to return the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Handoff to the single back. Puts into space at the 50. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They stop them after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Looking for a receiver. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And the Buffaloes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to pass. It's Woods. The receiver grabs it. Tackle, forced down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A short completion to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Buffaloes moving quickly down the field here.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Buffaloes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Finding some room at the 25. The carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. And the Buffaloes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Tight end goes in motion. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for 1st downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things the defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They've got the lead, but hadn't settled for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. Handoff from the shotgun. So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, they come out of that nickel package. The move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Back to pass. It's Woods. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Buffaloes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll run it here. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Okay, it's third down after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half.
They'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Woods. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it. Just misses him.
Bring him down after a small gain. They played it safe there on third and long. The Buffaloes will line up to boot it away. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. And that sets up a return. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. He finds his man. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. A completion makes it second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, tied.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Woods. He flips it to the back across the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Nice grab. It's Gibson. They stop it with a 47, but that's enough for a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. And they trap him for a sack. And that play should likely send us now to halftime. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Quick throw to the left. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And the Buffaloes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
The back's got it. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Let's it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw, testing the middle. Trying to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. Critical third down play for this offense right here. And now the handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for the wideout. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Caught behind the line. It's Gibson. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about.
Hold.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Looking to pass. It's Woods. Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. They trap him for a sack.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quinnen Williams. Can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
He's running out of time here. Grabbed by the receiver.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his fourth down. Great job here by the D.
He'll field the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost him anything. And they put together something here. There's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Wide open downfield. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play.
Hold.
Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third.
He's in the clear. The 10. Touchdown, Bama. They continue to roll up the score. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
To the air, it's Woods. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. And the Buffaloes will bring their punt team on the field now. On the kick now for the 5th time today. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Make the stop, but good enough for a 1st down at the 29.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Stop quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on 1st down.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And they tack on the extra point. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Scanning the field, it's Woods. The throw complete to the running back underneath. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Second down after that previous play. And it's complete. Little shovel pass. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Try to convert with a sweep. Stomped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Usually with a quarterback sneak, the worst thing that could happen is you get stopped for no gain. This guy's trying to make something happen that's not there, and he loses yardage on 3rd and inches. Now we got 4th down.
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Buffaloes look to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. It's caught. A quick shovel pass there. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Hebe keeps it himself. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Catch made in space. Look out. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. And the Buffaloes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Woods. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Defense digging deep here. It's play number 12 on this drive for the offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass complete on the crosser. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And the Buffaloes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. Touchdown, Colorado! This offense is still clicking.
That's not much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are
First
down.
foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Quick throw to the left side. He's got him with room to run. They've got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff. In the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will keep.